Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Christine Karue, please confirm that you can see the timer in the room.
Yes, I can see the timer.
You can see the timer. Take your speaking position and you can say ready when you are.
Ready.
Fantastic. I will now introduce the first contestant, Christine Karue. Christine Karue.
Contest chair, Toastmasters, Jaquan. Thank you for delivering such an emotional speech on a very important topic of depression. I absolutely loved the way that you built the structure of your story, starting by telling us about how you felt as a little boy on a bunker bed. I loved the way that you used your screen to emphasize your facial expression and your gestures to just tell us how deeply you were hurt by them. And then following through to tell us what them meant. We were able to relate with how you felt as you tried to find your way, respecting people who you didn't feel you needed to be respected. Jaquan, I also loved the way that you used your speech in terms of suspense. When you started off, you told us about a group of people. We did not know who they were, and then went on to tell us who these people were who were affecting you. What else did I like about your speech? I love that you used repetitive language to emphasize your points. For example, you said, I was tired. And then you went on to give yourself that oomph as you said, do something, Jaquan, move from there. Indeed, as we listened to you, together with your facial expression, we could see how much this topic really is personal for you. Thank you for sharing that really important story. As we say in Toastmaster, any speech can move to a higher level. There are a couple of things that I would like to share with you as to something that I would think you can add. One of them in particular is that I felt that we would like to know 1 or 2 characters that were part of them. For example, was there a particular friend or a particular member of the family who affected you? I believe that with bringing in the character and also having a couple of dialogue between you and that character, we'll be able to connect even better as to how you related with this particular topic. One other thing I felt was also the flow of your speech. It was a little fast-paced, and somewhere in between, I felt that I was lost in terms of whether we were in the introduction, body, or the conclusion. I would suggest a bit of a slower pace, and maybe a couple of transition phases so that we can know where we are along the story. In conclusion, I loved your repetition, I loved your facial expression and gestures, and I believe if you put more emphasis into a character or 2, and also slowing down a speech, I believe your speech would move higher towards excellence. Contest chair.